got yet another smashbooking video for you today, which I'm sure you guys don't mind. I've just been really into my smashbooking at the moment, and it's been my go-to when I wanted to do something a bit creative. Because the tissue paper is really like flimsy and not really straight, I cover the page in glue first and then stuck the tissue paper over and then cut around the edges to make sure it all fits to the edges neatly. This bag was a right old faff. I couldn't decide whether I wanted it as a pocket or not, and I ended up cutting it to try and make it like a pocket, but then going against that because it was just too lumpy. So I cut the back off and just kept the front with one of the handles. I also cut the knots off the back of the remaining handle to keep lumpiness to a minimum. I was going to add just random things to the page like I usually do, but it turned out that I had enough bits and pieces from that day, so I decided to just combine all the things from that day on this page instead. It did take me quite a while to figure out where I wanted everything, because obviously everything I've chosen is kind of big and I want to fit it all on one page, but after a bit of shuffling about I eventually get there. Postcard, I eventually decided that I was going to hole punch 2 holes in the side of it and tie it to the binder, the spiral binder bit. That way it didn't permanently cover up the bag and it just makes the page a little bit more interesting. This little moomin tag fit perfectly on the edge of the postcard, and I really like how it acts like a tab for opening the postcard up. I didn't stick my receipts completely down. For one, I knew that I was going to put the bag over the top of it to kind of keep them in place, but also I like them being a bit flappy. I then went and added some purple and yellow washi tape down the side here, just to fill in the gap again. I'm always filling in gaps with washi tape. And dotted about the purple and yellow flowers that I picked out earlier on, and this yellow one I decided to have it half on, half off the postcard, so when I ripped the backing off I left the top half of it like attached so it wasn't sticky, so it didn't get stuck to the page behind. Lastly, I added the date and a little caption.